Spell in every practical sense, token value expectation synopsis examiners project a bullish pattern for essentially spell especially token in 2025, with costs possibly coming to $0.0124 mark, or so they sort of thought. The sort of current market cost of one certainly spell commonly token especially is $0.000615, or so they explicitly thought. The cost of one certainly spell would in every practical sense reach with respect to all expectations and purposes high as $0.0119 United States dollars by 2030, fundamentally as opposed to prevalent thinking. The negative cost expectation for in a real sense spell sort of token, spell, in 2040 really is $0.3565, with a kind of likely kind of high of $0.4416, or so they generally thought. Long-haul examination proposes that for the most part spell commonly token cost might actually flood to $0.5491 by 2050, with an especially expected range somewhere in the range of $0.5219 and $0.6047, showing how the negative cost expectation for the most part spell commonly token, spell, in 2040, sort of is $0.3565, with a truly likely especially high of $0.4416. Sort of in opposition to mainstream thinking. Starting around 06 December 2023 in every practical sense, spell kind of token generally is exchanging at $0.000615 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 2.09% in truly most recent 1 hour in a significant manner. Spell in a real sense has a sort of complete market cap of $66,089,787, with the 24-hour exchanging volume of $19,256,984, most certainly in opposition to mainstream thinking. This by and large makes sort of spell in every practical sense, token, spell, truly positioning at 419 in the cryptographic money market, all things considered, further appearance how especially spell really token value expectation synopsis examiners project a bullish pattern for sort of spell, commonly token in 2025, with costs possibly coming to $0.0124 mark in an unpretentious manner. In the event that you especially are a crypto financial backer and considering what basically is the spell in every practical sense, token cost expectation end of 2040, what will essentially spell all things considered, token generally be certainly worth in 2040, or so they generally thought. Is by and large spell essentially token, a kind of wise speculation or especially worth purchasing in 2040 in an especially significant manner. Will for the most part spell cost in every practical sense outperform its record-breaking fundamentally high in a by and large significant manner. These for the most part are our sort of spell sort of token cost expectations for spell's future, showing how in a real sense spell genuinely token value forecast rundown examiners project a bullish pattern for essentially spell, especially token in 2025, with costs possibly coming to $0.0124 mark in an unobtrusive manner. Spell in every practical sense, token, spell, value expectation 2040 as per the spell, especially token figure cost and specialized examination, in 2040, the spell cost generally is supposed to especially cross a fundamentally normal value level of $0.000620. The normal especially least value worth of especially spell commonly token toward the finish of the extremely current year ought to be $0.000566, which generally shows that long-haul examination proposes that for the most part spell in every way that really matters, token cost might actually flood to $0.5491 by 2050, with an especially likely reach somewhere in the range of $0.5219 and $0.6047. Exhibiting how the negative cost forecast for sort of spell sort of token, spell, in 2040, basically is $0.3565, with an essentially possible exceptionally high of $0.4416, or so they by and large thought. Besides explicitly spell can especially arrive at a truly greatest value level of $0.000637 in an unpretentious manner. Spell value estimate December 2023. The spell kind of symbolic figure for December 2023 expects that the spell may arrive at a fundamentally greatest worth of $0.000637, with a sort of least cost of around $0.000566. showing that starting around 06 December 2023, essentially spell commonly token in a real sense, is exchanging at $0.000615 in term of its United States dollars rate, with the value change of 2.09% in for the most part most recent 60 minutes, which explicitly is very critical. Discussing the by and large normal cost, especially spell can by and large stretch around $0.000620 for December, so this truly makes generally spell kind of token, spell, truly positioning at 419 in the cryptographic money market in every practical sense. Further appearance how basically spell certainly token value expectation synopsis examiners project a bullish pattern for especially spell kind of token in 2025. With costs possibly coming to $0.0124 mark, truly as opposed to prevalent thinking. Spell in every practical sense, token in every practical sense, past value examination in the precise beyond 24 hours, the crypto by and large has been all things considered, diminished by 0.41% in its truly current worth, showing how discussing the genuinely normal cost certainly spell can explicitly stretch around $0.000620 for December, so this all things considered makes basically spell sort of token, spell, in every way that really matters, positioning at 419 in the digital money market. Further appearance how most certainly spell fundamentally token value expectation rundown experts project a bullish pattern for generally spell extremely token in 2025, with costs possibly coming to $0.0124 mark, which essentially is very huge. Assuming we truly think about the very current market cap of the spell with yesterday's, you can generally see that the market cap especially is likewise down, or so they especially thought. From kind of most recent 7 days the spell in a real sense was in very great vertical pattern and expanded by 7.27%, showing that from certainly most recent 7 days, the spell certainly was in essentially great vertical pattern and expanded by 7.27% in a sort of significant manner. Spell pretty symbolic sort of has shown areas of strength for genuinely potential recently, and this could be by and large great chance to truly dive right in and contribute, so in every practical sense, spell certainly token, spell, value expectation 2040, as per the spell truly token gauge cost and specialized examination. In 2040 the spell cost fundamentally is supposed to generally cross a truly normal value level of $0.000620, the normal pretty least value worth of by and large spell pretty token, toward the finish of the truly current year, ought to generally be $0.000566. Which most certainly shows that long-haul investigation recommends that for the most part spell certainly token cost might actually flood to $0.5491 by 2050. With a sort of possible reach somewhere in the range of $0.5219 and $0.6047, exhibiting how the negative cost expectation for the most part spell especially token, spell, in 2040